French journalist Phoebe Lanzer Wood is with us on the phone from Paris. Phoebe, tell us what you're seeing on the streets there in the city today.
Well, hi there. I've just been at the Bataclan concert venue for most of the day so far. It's been it's a very strange atmosphere. The streets are very empty, with the odd resident coming out to see what's going on because there's a bit of a media circus forming there. But I saw lots of residents who live above the Bataclan being ushered out by police with suitcases, implying that they're not going to return anytime soon. There's a huge grey tarpaulin wall being built around the venue, so no one can really see what's happening, though there are forensics going in and out. The streets and the rest of Paris are pretty quiet, which is very unusual, especially for a Saturday. Most of the shops and restaurants are closed because the city has been placed on lockdown. There was, in fact, a ministers' meeting today to decide whether or not to, in fact, let anything be open. But major tourist attractions are closed here. As you mentioned, the Eiffel Tower is closed, the Louvre Museum, Disneyland. These are all places which people would be frequenting heavily over a weekend. The city is not full of tourists who are just a bit confused about what's going on.
I wonder, Phoebe, how are businesses, stores, and also just regular people there reacting? Because, the pictures that we're seeing now, the day after, obviously people are expressing their sadness, they're giving their condolences, but also it is a very tight, heavy security presence that we're seeing there. How are people responding to that?
I think people are very nervous. They don't know whether they should be out on the streets. People are still being advised by the government to stay indoors and not leave home. Though public transport is back up and running, it was shut briefly. I think that there's just a general atmosphere still of confusion because while prosecutors say they believe they've caught, all of the attackers are dead, there's still uncertainty about whether there could be more at large, whether there could be other security risks in the city. So as I said, the streets are quite empty in much of Paris, so people are quite nervous about traveling around the city.
All right, Phoebe Lanzer Wood in Paris, a journalist with France 24. We thank you so much for that insight.
You're welcome.